faking, they be backstabbing. The boy gotta turn my back on it. Yeah, tell me what's the 411. Don't give a fuck, girl, who your baby dad is. Whatever that he doing, he's an has-been. Don't give a flying fuck about your last shit. Yeah. I ain't with that tip for tat. Shimmy, cocoa pop, kiss me and I kiss you back. That's right. Going to the top, snooze me and you hit the sack. Alright, this ain't Taco Bell, girl, but you know it's a rap. Yeah, ask me where I'm living at. You need a GPS, satellite, equipped map. Wanna see some things, girl, before we get attached. All about the fame, and I hope that it's a match. Cause girl, your love come in handy, cause nobody else understand me. I wasn't ready for this bandit, now let me just pull off them panties. Flight boss bitch, kill the motherfucking cat. It's a crime, fucking 9, put a 4 in front of that girl. Tell me what's the 411. Don't pick up the phone, I'm about to call you up. I can tell the truth if you keep bossing up. All of my emotions, I done bought them up. Tell me what's the 411. If you tell a lie, I might just grab that, you know. Niggas, they be faking, they be backstabbing. Before I gotta turn my back on it. I'm quick to cut you niggas off, yeah. I don't fuck with you. I'm quick to cut you bitches off, yeah. I don't fuck with you. I'm quick to cut you niggas off, yeah. I don't fuck with you. I'm quick to cut you bitches off, yeah. I don't fuck with you. I'm going somewhere just to give me a bag. Just because I be leaving you behind, you be getting so mad. Thought you was gonna be up in my future, you fit in the past. But I can give you a present when I'm teaching, just sit in the class. You might got some hand vodka or some gin that's sit in your glass. Just look up, I make a person tell the truth when I'm itching to laugh. Yeah, what's on your mind, girl? I bet you saying that it's my world, girl, quit acting selfish. Tell me what's the 411. Don't pick up the phone, I'm about to call you up. I can tell the truth if you be crossing up. All of my emotions, I done bought them up. Tell me what's the 411. If you tell a lie, I might just grab that, you know. Niggas, they be faking, they be backstabbing. Before I gotta turn my back on it.
Is anybody home? I don't think so. I don't know if they're not. Who's there? Nobody. You don't know if they're not. As long as that's closer to God. As long as that's a little, that's a little closer to God. You'll be okay. You'll be lost. You won't be lost. You'll feel belonged. You won't feel alone in all these buttercream circumstances in this world that we call, goddamn it, welcome to Tartarus. Welcome to Tartarus. You know what I'm saying? Where you fell into the world of divination, conscious buttercream snakes eating their own tail heads, you know, all this kind of membrane chakra system bending in as fallopian tubes and, you know, uncircumcised frontal lobes and all kind of other stuff. All kind of lung murmurs and stuff. Immune system arthritis. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Shout out, baby. Full moon, I definitely infinitely fulfilled my Gemini. Oh, yay, for sure. That felt the full moon energy. We in protection spell now. What you need to do to protect yourself. What you need to do to protect yourself. We're going to get into all that. How to protect your goddamn self and going through this time of Buttercream Fartland. You know what I'm saying? Buttercream Fartland, Esoteric, Volume 6. You know, so you can know which esoteric realm to go through and what house system to flow through if you was like floating and you ain't want to crash. AKA in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension look like a ASS. I'm saying this look like you crashing all over the place, making mistakes. Crash out. And we ain't even talking about a burnout from your body because you was working too hard. I mean, a lot of y'all crashing out being beavers and buttheads. How you crash out being beavers and buttheads? How thinking too hard become a societal issue. That'll go on that. How did thinking so hard become a societal issue? And all that. And that's when you know humanity done fell low. And that's when you know humanity done fell low. Real stuff. How you got a mental illness and you a psychologist? How you just got a Belmont Pies and you like the next Wicca practitioner? How? How? How about that? How about that? We ain't 12 minutes in. So no destruction in your mind real quick so we get into the goddamn full moon energies, knowing that it's time for protection. So, that's waning. Anytime the moon is waning, it's time for you to chill out and wane and calm down. Be a little bit calm, cool, and collected. Don't be so hypertensive, especially when it comes to starting something, because you're supposed to be already doing that when it comes to the moon was waxing. So right now, whatever that you have accumulated, and if you ain't accumulating nothing, I mean, you wasn't starting nothing and things of that nature. So you still got to sit back and ponder and reevaluate. Go back to the esoteric drawing board and stuff like that. AKA, it ain't saying don't do anything. It's saying don't actually go far out with it without the subsidiary energies that you was needing when the moon was waxing and stuff. That's participating, put energy work in. Now, once those things already there, these are things you're supposed to uphold. These are things you're supposed to keep clean, like a building and stuff like that. Because when it gets time for the moon to start to wax again, that's when it's time for something to take charge or something to go forth and something like that. And y'all start to realize that always be around like the 19th, 20th, or the 21st or some kind of context like that and things of that nature. But, this is like a moon cycle that they like to correlate off the calendar, based upon a new and a full moon cycle. And if you was in Catholicism and things of that nature, you'll start to realize why a lot of y'all prayers is correlated around certain moon phases during particular hours, micro, and certain phases during the year, macro. So when we start to get into harvest season, that's getting into Virgo. And then when we get into the Passover, that's going from Pisces to Aries. And, just certain things coming from winter and the spring. If you understand the pure aspect of it, then you'll know what's actually going on, like an egg being hatched, AKA from the moon, then a new sun, and things of that nature, how they try to correlate from the solar eclipse, new sun, or the full moon, AKA something coming into existence and being a womb, being a feminine energy, controlling the tides, your vibe, your mind, your energy. And that was the first context of what they was correlating to the moon, the vibe, your mind. But it's really just your emotional chakra, your mind, really the Mercury kind of concept to give you like the intellect. And your mind is really both sides of your feelings and thoughts. You just got a mind, you got a mentality, but you got a masculine side, your thought, logic, and you got a feminine side, your feelings and your emotions. So when you talk about mental, you're really talking about your thoughts and your feelings. It ain't really nothing separate when people be saying, yeah, mentally and emotionally. No, mentally just means your emotions and your thoughts put together. You got a creature, you got a character, you got a Luciferian energy, you got a dragon head that's getting ready to eat a snake when you make your own mistakes again. So it's just the same kind of allegory of what the shadow government, the shadows, Masonic video games is being able to utilize and stuff like that. Because the government got a lot of good assistance and stuff out there for y'all to set attached to. You know what I'm saying? Especially for my females out there. Hey, I don't judge. Trust me, I got full custody. I don't take the money, but I take the insurance. I take the free insurance. You better believe that. You know what I'm saying? Go to the dentist real good. I know I go to the dentist real good if I got a toothache. So, I'm saying real stuff. I'm about to go through surgery. This is what I've been pondering about. But I'm about to go through surgery for my hernia real good. I'm saying real stuff. They gave it. I'm saying real stuff. Y'all better quit tripping out here. Y'all be tripping. You can act Hasidity all you want. I'll say you can act Hasidity all you want. You do that by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no common sense in your brain, man. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Stuff from the hood. They ain't say pass up nothing. I'm gonna pass up nothing. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was Canada for a second and things of that. You know what I'm saying? Canada got free healthcare. I thought it was Canada for a second. You best believe I'm acting like it's Canada and America. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. I got the opportunity. Shoot. You somewhere and get heart problems and stuff like that, your whole family and stuff got to pay half of their goddamn career that they built for themselves just because you came and born with mental. organ illnesses and stuff like that because you had stress eating problems. Oh, Sam, real stuff. That's your problem. That's your problem. You got lost all of that concept. Real stuff. That's your fault. 12 minutes in. 12 minutes in yet. We get ready to go understand how to protect yourself for all zodiacs. Aries through Pisces, funk, buttercream, jawline faces. So y'all can know what to look for during this time. You know what I'm saying? Or what to protect yourself from, or what could be possible solutions. You know, this channel is all about self-shadow work, so it's gonna be more predicated on you. Not, you know what I'm saying, necessarily what your mama doing. Not necessarily with that person at work practicing witchcraft or something like. And then you got to understand, like, how did this person even know anything about witchcraft? You wouldn't even know nothing about it if you wasn't online. So you should know not to be giving no power to no goddamn person you just see at the bus station every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You know not to go on no other tarot card reader or astrologer for them to say, oh yeah, if this person got a orange shirt on or something like that, this means they practice. Yeah, you know, if you see a person at just vicariously at the bus station every now and then, they got the orange shirt on that day, you know that they ain't got no goddamn magic power or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even put that on your mind and be thinking all day like, oh, this is right. You're going to set yourself on a path because you was listening to somebody practicing divination on you. You supposed to already know, just by you being aware of these things, you more powerful in that world. Like, so it's like, don't practice the religious mind of always subconsciously giving your power away, even at times you don't, because you like to play victim or something like that. You got to be careful every instant. Your power, the spirit is important. You know what I'm saying? You be messing around giving your grandmother some power she ain't even got. Your grandmother ain't never had that power in her life. She never helped nobody else's brain, never did nothing that could help herself or others but be a narc and stuff like that. And here you go, just because she wore a yellow shirt that day and some astrologer or tarot card reader said somebody wearing a yellow shirt, all this sudden now your drunk auntie or your grandmother doing witchcraft now. Trust me, they don't know how to even start to even get into it, to even get out of their own narcissism. Trust me. Now you could trust me on that one. Trust me on that one. Trust me. Anything you manifest and you thought they said something was right, you manifested that. You manifested that yourself. Trust me. Y'all get too comfortable and don't know what y'all be doing sometimes. Y'all get too comfortable be giving a bruh man from the 5th floor way more power than he actually got and stuff. Now you thinking bruh man manipulate you, then you got all the power. You didn't gave it all away and they don't even know what to do with it. Now you create a monster. You create a monster. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Real stuff. I'm saying a lot of y'all, even females, a lot of y'all done got cheated on by y'all boyfriends and stuff like that, and he then got online and heard somebody say, yeah, he was practicing witchcraft on you and stuff like that, knowing damn well when you was with him, every time you threw on tarot card or goddamn astrology or me or something like that, he said turn that shit off. What make you think he got the power? Nah, you just coping because goddamn you let a smack monkey get one up on you. That's about it. We gotta start taking self accountability for real. Stop giving smack monkeys power they don't got. Stop giving smack monkeys power they don't got. All right. Real stuff. Okay, now we about to get into Aries through Pisces and this diggity thing. Your auntie just got done finishing binge watching all them DVDs. So you know she ain't got that power. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stop doing the harsh work on yourselves and do more shadow work, not harsh work. Shadow work, not harsh work. I'm saying that, all right, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And Mars. I'm saying this what you guys need to do for protection spells wise when the moon is waning from what you have already accumulated. So this is what you need to do. You need to attention, Leo energy. Number 5, you need to give some attention to some pinnacle, Earth energy, Capricorn, either Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. So you need to go ahead and give a lot of attention or set the stage to some type of stability, security, support, safety, planning, maternal, And it can be money, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in a circumstance right now, you need to give that attention to that. Or utilize some of these things for a stage, for something to get attention for. Utilize some earth energy, stability, security, support, safety, material, maternal, or planning, or structuring, or something like that, or building for the sake of getting attention, or creative attributes, or emotional arousement, or some form of setting the stage for something, for an event. You know what I'm saying? Leo energy. So that's what you, Aries, need to be doing to protect whatever you have been accumulating. So whatever you accumulated, your form of protecting it is making it look right, making something look right that you already have planned. All right, now Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Venuses. Taurus is Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Venuses. Y'all indecisive about something. How many cards was that? This is 2 cards. Not all y'all, but some of y'all need to start worrying about your money and start to communicate, or some Seven of Swords energy. Start to you gotta initiate some type of discussion, or cut yourself out of something, or some type of stuff, or some type of reconciliation, or something, some hard discussion based upon worrying about money, stability, security, or something like that, or some type of health issue. That's another card. Oh, nah. Well, that wasn't really underlying the story, because really 3 cards came out. It really was another 6. So yeah, y'all gotta worry about some type of communication. Not all y'all, but some of y'all. I guess y'all can't have a blocked throat chakra. All right, boom, that came out though. Now, for the most part, and then yeah, y'all could be y'all own worst enemy right now. Taurus says y'all could be y'all own worst enemy, because the Taurus, this is either stability, security, support, safety, or shelter in some way, shape, or form based upon your pinnacles. So you got to create some type of stability when it comes to your money, or your support, or your practicality, or your stability in your life in some way, shape, or form. Take the stability, security, support, and safety for some type of Taurus energy, fixated energy, being fixated in something, consistency in something, patience in something, in some way, shape, or form. But so yeah, and then someone else may got something to do with your stability, security, support, safety, or shelter, or you could align yourself with someone in order to get more of this pinnacle, to a pinnacle energy together. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mercury's. All right, now you got now y'all got to express some type of mutable emotion in some way, shape, or form. So this how y'all gonna protect yourselves, Gemini's, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mercury's. Y'all got to express some type of fire energy, Aries, Sag, or Leo energy, and some type of Pisces way, and some type of dreams to match. So you got to express fire, some type of dream, imagination, even a delusion, to figure it out at the moment, to start to put faith and belief in something in some way, shape, or form. Or you got to take your dreams, imaginations, or your creative attributes, or what you got faith and belief in, and you probably need to have those things, set a stage for those things, or start to be more of an individual in those areas, so it can start to get attention in some way, shape, or form, in a mutable way that you can learn from or experience. So that's for all my Geminis, y'all, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Something that y'all got to express when it comes to a mutable way, some type of creative attribute that it look like it can be kind of creative, or something you can put faith and belief in, or some type of stage, or some type of passion, or some type of motivation, some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Your special creativity, special goddamn creativity. All right, now Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and that's it. That's it. That's all. You know, all the planet revolves around emotional narcs. All right, we Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Three of Clubs. So for the most part, with the Three of Clubs, or the Three of Pentacle, y'all, it's something in y'all surroundings, in your environment, or something that you do that you familiar with, or some form of communication gotta be had that got something to do with your pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? Your stability, security, support, safety, material, maternal, money, status, however the case may be, your ability to build. There's something in your location or environment or something you're familiar with that needs a discussion or communication in some way, shape, or form in a mutable way. Being mutable and being able to adapt to your own and someone else's way of thinking or sharing ideas. And whatever those thinking and communicating is going to be about has to be something to do with earth energy, planning, stability, security, support, shelter, safety, or you need to take some type of stability, security, support, safety, or shelter, or something like that. And these are things that need to be talked about or communicated about with things that you are familiar with. So that's how y'all protect whatever y'all keep accumulating, or if you didn't accumulate, um, energies. Now, Leos, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and that's it. That's it. The world will revolve around y'all. I didn't understand it. Narc. Now you got the now this is Cancer energy and things of that nature. So for the most part, all water energy to this. So this is going to be the King Cups. So there's some type of authority or some type of rulership you got to take over, take power, control over some type of emotion, some type of cup. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a hurt one or whatever like that, you got to create some God consonant dissonance or some way, shape, or form of be a king, or doesn't matter if you're a male or female, just, you know, authority, having authority over something, not letting it control you. You rule it in some way, shape, or form. And it's about a cup. Some water energy like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy in some way, shape, or form. So you got to like control and rule over something that could be behind closed doors, or something that could be mutable for others as far as dreams and imagination, or initiate something that could build a foundation that could feel like it's familiar or feel like it's home in some way, shape, or form. And or you need to take some emotional stability and things of that nature, and you need to have that towards home or family, or something that's dealing with in private, or something that can build comfort zones in some way, shape, or form. So there's a lot of water energy that you got to utilize right now. Now it's all about ruling your emotions, having emotional intelligence, not letting no what they call that insecurities or things of that nature overthrown you and stuff like that. This is a time where you can't let nobody see you sweat. This is a time that you gotta if your heart is on your sleeve, let it look prideful, let it look like it can't be damaged, let it look like it's a healthy ego. And these are going to be things that actually be seen as strength, that the noon energy of healing will be able to be seen through you, that other people can see as an inspiration, that they can heal their own circumstances based upon how you're healing yourself by not letting nobody see you sweat, but people see you going through a stage crash or a negative part of the movie that you're on as a stage, being a Leo. So keep that in mind also. Don't let no prideful energies or letdowns or things of that nature always express love or some type of cup or some type of emotion, even through the rain and the thunderstorm. And that's how you protect yourself for when the moon do start to wax and stuff like that. All of that will be seen as reputation from others that could put you in a position to make your stage lights much brighter. Okay, now Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants and Mercuries. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Mercuries. Also got ruler energy and things of that nature. But you got to do that not like Leos. Ooh, this is not my nail. Not like Leos, but you got to do it like Earth energy. So you got to do it in some type of stability, security, support, safety, or some type of shelter. So this is what you got to take rulership over. You got to take rulership over your money or how you make money, your stability, your security, your support, your safety, your shelter, your material, your maternal. These are things that you got to start to rule and start to get ruly over, things of that nature, so you can create a home or familiarity or foundation. And now here's the thing, and doesn't always have to deal with money too. Is this you might not be ruling the right area of your life. You might be letting certain other areas of your life take its own toll or let other people take responsibility for it. And it's time for you to take charge of it, take rulership over it in some way, shape, or form, and make it your throne, your home, and gain comfortability when it comes to your pinnacle energy, stability, security, support, safety, shelter, or some type of material, some money. So you have to start ruling that area right now. Even if you're being taken care of, you might be going through a time right now where you're going to feel unprotected and vulnerable still being in that position. So this might be one of the things you have to do to protect your vulnerability or your emotions or protect whatever you're accumulating. Start to take rulership on how you're conducting your own material or your money or some way, shape, or form. And so you might even have to gain comfortability with others, with emotional rapport in some way, shape, or form if you're not in that kind of situation and you're around a whole bunch of fart clouds, even all the way down to your family. So keep that in mind too, Virgos. Yeah. Now, Libras, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Venuses. All right, yeah, there we go. Go ahead. All right. Hey, first good card. Three of Hearts or Three of Cups. So for the most part, when it comes into you Libras, now this is going to be a little bit of your energy, but it might put you in uncomfortable situations due to the fact of you got to express some type of cup, some type of emotion, some type of feeling, and some attribute. So this puts you into a circumstance where in your local surrounding or your environment or dealing with people, places, and things that you are familiar with, you might have to share a cup, communicated cup. There's no emotions being shared or some way, shape, or form. Things is being too sarcastic. You're taking some type of end of the stick that you don't necessarily need to. You're initiating everything that you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be a little bit mutable. Let someone else initiate the concept or the conversation or the networking or the relationship or the siblingship. Let someone, you got to be a little bit more mutable. Can't be too initiative right now. Got to be a little bit of your mutable sign when it comes to sharing emotions. You might show your hand too much, even if it is on a positive end. And allow others to put you in a situation of upholding that circumstance without them having to. So you have to be careful right now that you're not just creating situations where you're automatically taking more end of the stick based upon you being cardinal, initiating the conversation. No, right now you might have to be a little bit mutable or see when it feels right for you to initiate, but allow others to initiate first when it comes to the cup. And that's how you can protect your kind of feelings and your vulnerability based upon not expressing things too fast where people know your stance, and then you get left in a situation where you could be observed from a distance and you manifest negative situations that ain't really protection, right? You might even get placed into a situation where people blame you for the failure of their relationship, or blame you for something going wrong in the household, or blame you for something, and it's just because you aligned yourself with them whenever that seed sprung off that previous week or something like that, and allow them to put more energy into something, and for you to participate, it just seemed like it was your fault even when it wasn't, because you're upholding other people's stuff and things of that nature. So you have to be careful of that during this particular time. Also, Libras, and learn how to be a little bit more mutable and allow others to initiate when it comes to sharing emotions. And that's how you're going to be able to compare and contrast if you're going to be in a vulnerable situation after next week, after this phase. for the new moon, because you know you might say something or open yourself up right now, and then it might be to the wrong individuals because you initiated it, not allowing others to do it first to know if that was the right one, or family member or friend or coworker, and then now whatever you said is going to be the reason why they blame you for they getting divorced or something like that, because you was being too gossipy, thinking you initiating something where you should have allowed somebody to say something first to let you know if that's what they wanted to hear or not. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably already know they getting cheated on or something like that, and they just you adding on to it, thinking you creating balance. A lot of stuff, like sometimes y'all gotta be just wait till somebody asks you. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody asks you, y'all know how y'all got that jump the gun energy and stuff like that to put y'all foot in your mouth. Wait till you asked. That's to keep it simple. Y'all can protect yourselves from a whole bunch of bull crap, being the initiator of gossip for no reason, all that. All right, now Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mars. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mars. All right, boom. You got the Two of Clubs. So you got your opposite energy. So for the most part, you could be running away from certain things like problems, circumstances that you need to take responsibility for. So try not to put yourself in a situation where if you do got responsibilities, you're not around to take care of them in some way, shape, or form. Now, and that's not even talking, even if you got kids, but it could be situations of this creativity that you probably put on the back burner. It could be certain relationships you put on hold, or certain things that you need to like a whole bunch of circumstances that might have deal with your stability, security, support, safety, your status. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of earth energies. Capricorn, your ability to build. Taurus, your stability, security, and Virgo, the things you worry about, your health, your routines, your job, your work, all that pinnacle energy, responsibilities, things you do on a day-to-day basis, your tasks. So you're dealing with not only your sextile energies, but the opposite energy, Taurus. So there's your foundation is being tested right now, Scorpios, all this week. All this week, your foundation is going to be tested. So you might have to put yourself into a situation where distractions got to be put in the back seat, habits got to be put in the back seat, some form of discipline and the higher octave versions of your desires need to be expressed right now, because that's the only way that your habit desires is even going to be supported anyway. So you need to keep that in mind. Put yourself into a situation where you're thinking more about your stability, security, support, safety, shelter, material, maternal status, or money, or however the case may be. And that's for Scorpios. Now, Sagittarius is Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Jupiter's. Ooh. Sagittarius is Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Jupiter's. Cancer energy again, but on the rulership side of it. So this is the King of Diamonds. So you got to start to take charge of your creativity, your individuality, your passion, what you're trying to set the stage for, what you're trying to go through that either could be foolish or wise for others to learn from, or for yourself to learn from, aka experiences, the Jupiter energy itself. Expansion. So you have to start taking charge, start taking rulership, start to gain comfortability, create a home out of these things, aka the internal home is this comfortability. Create a comfort zone when it comes to being comfortable with expressing yourself in some way, shape, or form. Or you might have to create the stage for that. Create a home where you're comfortable at when it comes to fire energy in some way, shape, or form. So when it comes to y'all Sagittarius, y'all got to just find some type of actual home, actual circumstance, either people, places, and things you can feel comfortable around, or internal home comfortability itself when it comes to a stage needing to be set, your individual passion to bring something new that others could see and learn from. Also the Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy, aka some form of getting attention, but you have to take charge of it. You have to start being a ruler of it. Let's go for male and female. Just because it's a king, it's just elemental energy. It means use more masculine, aka whatever you're using in the feminine, your creative attribute, which you're developing inside. You got to start expressing it though. It got to be a home, a consistency, a foundation. Even for others, could be like, okay, this is consistency. I could count on this person there, and then that builds reputation also. When it comes to expressing your creative gifts, talents, passions, individuality, and setting the stage to receive attention and give it in the right area, that all things could accumulate and set the stage for an event. Now, hey, so it seems like all the fire signs lit right now, or got to do something that's lit. So far, that the air signs is confused about something. The earth signs got to worry about their money. And the fire signs got to actually do something to protect whatever they got going on. So fire signs about to become millionaires. I feel it too. I've been sensing it in the air. I've been feeling it. Fire signs got to lead something. Air signs got to add on to something so far. But y'all in limbo at the moment. And earth signs, y'all got to stabilize it. So y'all got to think about y'all money and stuff. Y'all got to think about y'all money. Okay. Fire signs got to think about some attention or career or something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I'm down though. I'm down. Boom. Now, it's kind of like fire signs got to do some waxing stuff in the waning time. But here's the thing. I guess to protect whatever they got coming. $1 million. $1 million. Yeah. Where we at? Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Saturns. Now, y'all got the Six of Spades. So with the Six of Spades right here, this puts y'all into a situation where y'all got to worry about some type of conversation, communication, some type of sword energy and things of that nature. So there's some type of either planning or stability or worrying or health or routine or pattern or work ethic or something to work on or consistency or something like that has to be communicated. So thank goodness this ain't the Seven of Swords. The Six of Swords, it ain't bad. This just might be things you may have to worry about, like communication may become a job. You know what I'm saying? This might be how you got to protect yourself right now. You might got to create some type of work around communication, around some type of sword, around some type of what they call that, secretary, or what they or information or knowledge or balancing something out. Because it's all the air energy. So this is being mutable, fixed, and cardinal. So this is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you're gonna be in a situation where either if you were the lower octave, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, or Saturn, then you may be worrying, stressed out, being cut out of some type of communication or something like that. If you're the higher octave, these things could become your job, your work. That's something that's your responsibility you have to worry about on the higher octave. That could probably produce money and material and earth energy and stuff like that based on communications, sharing ideas, Gemini, initiating forms of foundations and networking, Libra, and creating some type of networking association for one for all that's like-minded, Aquarius energy. So this might become your job or something like that. This might be how whatever you jump into to have to protect things during this particular time, being a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and Saturn. Y'all kind of on the fire sign energy too a little bit. I guess it's the Taurus and the Virgos. Well, if y'all playing at good seeds, y'all probably made like stability or potential for money and stuff like that. But you got to make sure you do the right decisions to protect something this time. You know what I'm saying? Capricorn's already kind of manifested something that they got to protect. So they got to keep doing something for somebody else to take it. And so like that kind of protection energy, like the fire signs. Like if you don't do what you're going to do, somebody else going to do it and take it from you, and you ain't going to get the $1 million type stuff. Why is that? Where we at right? Oh, Sun and Sagittarius. That's why. And where else? Yep, Mercury's. Yep. Mercury and Sagittarius. Chiron, North Node and Aries. Okay, that explains it. Yep, that explains it. Man, Aquarius is Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Saturns. Let me shuffle again. I must be still in the Capricorn energy. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Saturn's. All right. Three of Diamonds. So for the most part, for all my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Saturns. Now, you guys gonna have to be in your location or surroundings, or dealing with something that you're familiar with, or start communicating things that got something to do with your passions, motivations, individuality, setting the stage for an event to be an express, whether it's an emotion, creativity, actual event, something that has to do with wisdom, or you trying to preach or learn something so you can expand more further in your circumstances and situations. So you're going to be in a situation right now where you got to start communicating about these things, or take your passions or expression or your creative attributes and start expressing these things so they can become something that it can start being talked about. Because with this air Gemini energy, it could give your fire some type of energy where it could blow and get shine somewhere else, not to stay in one area like a fireplace. It can start to get that communication, get the attention that it needs and stuff like that with this air quality. So you're gonna have to start communicating so this fire could blow in longer directions and distances and stuff like that, aka your potential could look that much more possible. So Aquarius is, you gotta start communicating your passions and your motivations and your desires and your individuality and what you're trying to express to get the attention in some way, shape, or form. And that's how you protect your. So you guys kind of, okay, Capricorns and Aquarius is in the same energies as fire signs. Y'all already started something and you can't let someone else take it away, whether that's a business circumstance or situation, you a career, something you started, whether it's low or higher octave, but these are signs of higher octave. So you can accumulate some type of stuff and get lit right now, money on all this type of stuff too, but you gotta protect too. You gotta keep it going even when it don't look like it, because that's when you built the reputation, when the stars align. But and that's probably gonna be next week or something like that. But right now, to protect yourself, you might gotta protect something that, or keep doing something that when you was doing what the moon was waxing, and you can't stop it because you're in protection spell in some way, shape, or form, where you gotta protect that or someone else to take it. Type energy like Capricorn and the fire signs positions that they in. So you gotta keep that in mind too, and start in. And your way of doing it is communicating, or setting the stage in some way, shape, or form for it, so you can start getting talked about based upon your fire energy that you express, whatever passion, motivation, desire. You know, the Aries, Sag, or the Leo energy you got to utilize being an Aquarius. All right, now because you're an air sign. Now Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Jupiter's. Eight of Diamonds. So for the most part, this is a circumstance where it's like in private or in secret or with a close individual, or in some way, shape, or form, or dealing with your deep passions, motivations in some way. These things has to be expressed. These things have to be brought to the light. Some dark have to be brought to the light. Some scorpionic energy has to be brought on the stage for you to get attention for it in some way, shape, or form. Some type of realization or something like that. So there's some type of deep emotion that no one knows that you need to express in some way, set the stage, or some type of deep desire, passion, and motivation that no one knows you have, or some type of talent no one knows you have, some type of nature no one knows you, no one knows you have. And you got to start expressing it on some type of stage as an individual for others can learn from and you can experience in some way, shape, or form. Or you may need to take your passions, motivation, and your desires for things that's like eighth house. You know what I'm saying? Deep things, and or find some type of like-minded connection in some way. You need to take some spiritual system or fire or your individuality for something that's behind closed doors, or to add to your deep passions, motivation. You need some fire to your passions. So Pisces, y'all might be docile right now, procrastinating. You need to add some fuel, add some passion to your desires in some way, add some character to your desires, add some individuality to your desires, set the stage so an event could be expressed for your desires, especially if they're the higher octave, something creative, a goal, or however the case may be. So make sure you put yourself in that situation. Yeah, but I'm doing, that's all, folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's protection. You know what I'm saying? For y'all could, put yourselves in the right situation you need to be in. So you don't get rocked to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what to look out for beyond the astrological. So when we do tarot card, that's basically numerology and gematria. And just, constructed it into a character so you can know what number, what character you're in, that number and the character. But we took off their warlords, we took off their golems and stuff like that, and just left it naked. You know what I'm saying? So we could speak about it ourselves without all the symbols and things of that nature that they got on there that might take us into areas that it ain't got nothing to do with the true spiritual nature that just set you on the path of divination. So those are those circumstances going on too. You see what I'm saying? Now, and I'm gonna start early, bright tomorrow, and things of that nature for the soul group page too, and the people that's helping me with that, and everybody I didn't get to reach out to. Y'all had to give me some grace because I've been doing readings. I didn't overexhaust myself and things of that nature. So that's where a lot of my time right now. This is like break time for me and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start early tomorrow because I still got a few more readings to do. So, and then there's going to be a private discussion on there and stuff, setting everything in order and everything in position and stuff. So we have an outlook, and the plan is more conducted and conducive and stuff like that to the main goal at hand, and that'll be for that. And then for the most part, the moon is getting ready to go into Cancer. So we got to break that down too to know how to do those things in the most efficient way. Because this is how I work. I get up every day and I make sure I'm trying to do things the right way. So I also want to teach individuals that too. Even individuals that's just, because we all connected. Doesn't matter if everybody involved with a gift or a talent or not that's in the little tour or whatever like that. It ain't like people can't pop up. Everybody could pop up and stuff like that. This is still for everybody. I'm just getting into a serious mode now because I'm about big stuff in the spiritual world and down here. But at the same time, even teaching y'all online and people I'm personally connecting to and stuff like that, how to actually, go about these things every day to make sure the best possible circumstances play out. And it's not always going to be the right. Everything ain't always going to play out good, but it's going to be more on a percentage scale to the point that even when it play out bad, it ain't somebody else's bad. It ain't regular humans bad. Like in the eyes of them, it don't look like nothing happened and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So we started talking about circumstances like that. It's just about understanding the energies. For an example, this the most surface level, and then we're gonna ride out. You know what I'm saying? If the sun is in Sagittarius, that let us know our actions and our viewpoints need to be Sagittarius like. Even if it's hard for you to do, being a sun sign when you're using your actions, Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini. So it's a small form of blaming it on God kind of energy, but at the same time doing it the right way for a purpose. If the moon is in Gemini getting ready to go in Cancer, your emotions need to be catered to those type of energies, more security. If Mercury is in Sagittarius, these are the things you need to be thinking about, and that'll be more sufficient for what the energies we in right now. If Venus is in Libra, this is what you need to be expressing for anything to go right in that area. You might got a lot of Aries or some other energy in your chart that squares it, Capricorn, or you might got Cancer in your chart. So when you express those energy where you got those signs at, you might enable or inhibit a little bit of Venus energy when you actually need it in areas that don't actually have anything to do with what you're doing. So you have to keep that in mind too. You know what I'm saying? Mars being a Sagittarius. What your passion is supposed to be geared towards. If you understand Sagittarius, Jupiter being in Taurus, what you're trying to expand on. Anytime you're trying to expand and learn about anything other than Taurus energy right now, and I know it may get hard for you, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Jupiters, Leos, Aquariuses, and Scorpios, but you got to force yourself to do it. And as long as God see you trying, God will show you, put you on the energy. You know what I'm saying? Saturn and Pisces and early Aquarius. You're supposed to be directing something right now and getting more serious about your associations and what you are associated with that match your same dreams and imaginations. If you serious about anything else, business, jobs, relationships that ain't got nothing to do with that energy, don't be counting on building anything. You're distracted at the moment and you don't understand how to go with the alignments. And that's but that's just a simple. I'm just putting the surface level. There's tricks and stuff we all can do, color all kind of different circumstances and stuff. But yeah, I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all stay spiritually protected, and I'm starting early tomorrow. So, you know, so step 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? You know, I get on my mission. I always get up early anyway, though, but I'd be for God and stuff like that. But God said, okay, you got this time for that now. You know what I'm saying? So real stuff. So, yeah, I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all stay spiritually protected, and I'm going to get this mission started. Real stuff.